Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the kitchen and I'm so excited because I haven't done a cooking video in forever and I have been wanting to make these for the longest time. I have never made these and Jared is here to help me out today and we are going to be making homemade Crunchwrap Supremes. Now, this is my favorite thing to order from Taco Bell. My Taco Bell order is actually Crunchwrap Supreme with refried beans instead of beef and no sour cream. That's what I get every single time and I've never made it at home. So I will say this is like not my recipe or anything. I watched Jacqueline Hill's video on this as well as Stassi's video on this. I'll link both of theirs down below. They're both pretty like similar to what I'm gonna be doing and I'm so excited. Also, you guys have been asking, how did Jared and I meet? And I haven't answered the question yet, so we're gonna be telling the story of how we met today while we're cooking. Bring my man on set.
Where's the man on set? We
had to like make the camera so high so Jared could be in the frame with me. Little do you guys know, I mean, my man's kind of a chef.
Kind of. I'm an amateur chef.
He's like kind of like actually a chef though.
Chef in training.
You're not like a professional chef, but you kind of are, you know?
I cooked for money.
You did cook for money. So I think that these are gonna turn out pretty good, but can you admit to them what you told me? You know, the secret about...
You have to cook your onions before.
No, it's not. It's like you never have.
I've never actually had a Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell.
We're gonna make a little bit of Mexican rice just to have on the side. It says to mix everything in there until it's boiling. So we have the butter, we have the water, do the rice. Gorgeous. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna give this a stir and it is gonna boil and we'll get that going just because it takes a little while. These demonstrate your gorgeous onion chop. How to properly chop an onion, Chef Jared.
This way, you go, here's the root in half.
Okay.
Slice that bit off if you don't want it.
We're gonna use just half of a red onion because, you know, she's pretty, what's the word? Prominent.
Yes.
So we're just gonna do half.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Oh my God, whoa. That was hot. Now, you guys don't have to use the jalapeno, but we're gonna use it because we're feeling crazy tonight. We're gonna go crazy, you guys, and have 4 pans going up here.
So you know you're getting into it.
Okay, so we're just gonna do like maybe, do we even need oil for the, we're gonna do the veggies first before we put the meat in here. That's probably good, right?
That's good.
What should I put it up to? Medium?
Yeah, medium, high.
Do you think I can open this?
I think you can get it.
I couldn't open the oil. Oh, that was good. So I have heard that the Tostitos salsa con queso is the best like fake cheese sauce to use for this. I mean, it says it has real cheese, but it's also shelf-stable, so I think I should just like dump it. Maybe half of it, maybe that much. Okay, so this part's optional, but I always get, like I said, my Crunchwrap with refried beans. So I just took like probably barely half the can and I'm just gonna reheat these babies so they get nice and hot. The rice is doing its thing. These are just gonna heat. These are gonna be really chill. The main event, which we need to actually get started, is the meat. Let's go. Get those babies in there. So we have our heat on, I think it's medium, and we just put a little bit of oil in there and the onions and jalapenos to start off. And we're gonna let these cook for, how many minutes would you say before we get the meat in there?
Like 3.
3 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes.
That's what I like to see. Okay, so I just had a memory that we're supposed to be telling the story of how we met. We were like, well, I guess we're still at the beginning, but I forgot that that was a part of this video. So where do we begin?
Super Bowl Sunday, 2020.
So it was Super Bowl Sunday 2020. 2020. So over a year ago is technically the first time that we met. What were you up to that glorious evening?
I was at my buddy Eric's house watching the Super Bowl. Beers are going.
Obviously, it was Super Bowl Sunday.
And everyone left to go downtown, and I was hanging out with my buddy Swider still. And he just went clonked out asleep, like totally asleep before the game even ended.
Oh no.
Like, so I was just at his house, him asleep.
Just kind of, what do I do now?
What do I do now?
So I'll paint my picture. Me and my girly, my bestie Deb, were, we only cared about, you know, the halftime, obviously. We watched the halftime, you know, drinking wine, the night is going, the game finishes, it's maybe like, you know, 9 o'clock or something, and we're like, let's go out. Keep in mind, this is pre-pandemic. This was actually like a month before, you know, lockdown. It was like early February of last year. What we did, we started our night and nobody was out. And you know I was deranged because the first bar I went to this evening, I ordered willingly an AMF. If you know what that is, you know how embarrassing that is, that was my, and like deranged, that was my first drink of the night. I think I was like, fuck it, no one's downtown, let's just start off this night. So I ordered the AMF, and then we're talking and we're like, would it be like so wild if we just like went to a hookah bar right now? Because none of us have been to a hookah bar in years.
Like
and
2014?
I don't know, it just was one of those things we were like, it was almost a joke. We were like, should we go to a hookah bar? Like there's nothing better to do, like no one's downtown. And then we're all like, you know what, fuck it, let's go. But the problem is, in Boise, all the hookah bars had shut down for some weird reason. There like wasn't any in Boise. So we had to drive to Meridian, which is like, maybe, you know, not that far, but like 20 minutes out of town to go to the closest hookah bar. And we were kind of just like rallying, and we're like, Peyton was our sober driver, she was our DD, and she's like, I'll drive you guys there. So we're like, fuck it, let's go. We pull up to the hookah bar. It was fucking expensive, that's what I remember. We like split like a 3-person hookah, I think. And we sit down. There was like 2 other people in the whole, there was like 2 other people in the whole hookah bar. And Devin says, I think I'm gonna invite my friend Jared. Da-da-da! The story takes a turn.
And the story continues. We gotta meet.
Taking a brief intermission from the story. We will get back to it. Don't y'all worry. I know you're on your toes now. And we have our veggies that have been going in there for a couple minutes. And now, put in the meat. We are using ground turkey. You could use ground beef. If you don't eat meat, you could leave this out, or you could just use refried beans like I'm doing over there. And you're just gonna kind of break it up, let everything get all together. We're just gonna watch it until it's broken up and it looks like taco meat. I don't know if this is the proper way to cut, to chop a tomato, babe, but this is just what I do.
Let's see it.
I kind of just like avoid the little, I kind of do it like an apple. I don't know if that's right. I just do all this kind of crazy stuff. I usually will ditch that part. And then,
I think Squirtle's smelling the meat back there.
what do you think about that?
It's something. It's one way.
Okay, some of us weren't professionally trained. Why is this open? In a kitchen environment? Babe?
I'm not dissing it. It's a way.
Okay, it's time for the taco seasoning. I got the Taco Bell one just because I couldn't find the one Jacqueline Hill recommended. So Taco Bell original taco seasoning. And it says to do it in 3/4 cup of water, and I'm gonna pour it into here. But I just did 1/2 cup because a little more flavor. I'm breaking the rules, y'all. Darlings, it's time for the gorgeous pour. This is what's really gonna give you that fake ground beef flavor that Taco Bell is known so well for. Okay, let's get back to the important things that really matter. What happened, you know, to you after this?
So as I said, I was at my buddy's house.
I fell asleep.
Everyone left to go downtown. I didn't want to, so I stayed with him, and then he just passed out on his couch.
You already told that part.
I know.
What happened after that?
We're doing a recap. It's been a while.
Okay.
We've been cooking.
Okay.
And then after that, I was just sitting there like, what do I do? What do I do? And then my friend Devin texted me, her best friend, and was like, hey, we're at a hookah bar in Meridian. You should come. I'm like, thinking like, okay, so it's Super Bowl Sunday. I could go downtown, meet up with some people. Also, I hadn't seen Devin in a long time, and she texted me. And I had a few beers. I'm like, fuck it, I'll go to fucking Meridian, go to a hookah bar. Sure. And so I got an Uber, went down there, just hookah bar. And then show up, and it was just Lindsey and Devin.
It was just us? Yeah, it was.
I think so.
It was.
And you guys were DJing at the time I showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we had gotten kicked off because we messed it up at some
That was
point.
after I got there. I remember us getting kicked off.
Yeah.
So I get there, we take like a few puffs off the hookah,
Yeah.
and then they go on to like the dance floor, start DJing. And
No,
dancing
you're
around.
making that up.
No. No.
It was the AMF.
It was the AMF.
And this is that's the first time.
So yeah, that was
time.
the first moment I met Lindsey.
Yeah, there was a bar right next door, so we kept going back and forth in between the hookah bar and the bar for a while. The energy wasn't, I mean, it was lightly flirty, but I wasn't like, it wasn't, you know, I don't know, we were like with Devin, so we're not trying to, you know, it was just kind of like us three hanging out. We went to another
After that,
bar.
we went to the bar down the road,
and
at that point, I think we had all like...
Honestly, my last memory of the night is Peyton drove us home, DD, Queen. She drove us home, and I remember in the back, Devin just looked at me and she's like, so we're gonna all go to your place, yeah? And I just nodded and I was like, yeah, obviously. So we get back, do you remember anything? We got back to my house. Well, it was fuzzy. We got back to my house. I do remember we cuddled, all three of us were cuddling Squirtle on the couch.
Yep.
It was really late. It was probably like 2:30 a.m. And then, you know, black.
The darkness.
It went black.
The darkness.
Did it go black for you after that? It went black
like being on the couch, just like seeing Squirtle and be like, yes.
Jared and I, the first night we met, fell asleep with Squirtle in between us on opposite ends of my couch. Devin, I think, fell asleep on the couch too. I had a bigger couch at this point, but at some point she went upstairs to my bed because that's where she was found in the morning. So, blackout. You know, it was one of those nights, whatever, like Super Bowl, you're like drinking all day. It was just one of those days. Yeah. I wake up the next morning, I remember I woke up like which side of my couch I woke up on, and I was not well. I absolutely needed water. I saw Jared on the other side of my couch. My first thought was, barely remember this man. Like, what's his name? How did he get here? Not like that. No, I remember that we had fun and everything. Like, of course I wasn't like, who is he? I wasn't like, I don't remember meeting him. It was just more like, wait, like, yeah, it was kind of like that. I mean, I probably remembered your name. I don't really remember if I remembered your name. But, so how was it when you woke up? We woke up around the same time.
Yeah, we woke up, kind of like looked at each other and we're like...
I feel like we didn't say anything.
No, it was like a wake up. You were like...
I was not okay. I like needed water.
Grabbed your water and just went
Well,
upstairs.
no, at that point, no, didn't we say like, where's Devin?
Yeah, probably.
We were like, what happened to Devin? So I go upstairs and I find her sleeping in my bed. And I was so tired. This was like, you know, the sun was hitting at like 7 a.m. I definitely needed more sleep. So then I just got in my bed and went to sleep. I don't know what you were doing. Did you go back to sleep?
I don't think so. I think Devin came down pretty quick.
Yeah, she came down.
So Devin came down, sat on the couch with me, and we're like, what a night. What happened?
What a night.
And then I think we're both the type of people, like, when we're like that, like, discombobulated when we wake up, we're like, okay.
Hair of the dog.
I just need a quick shot. So
They took a shot. They took one of my shots. I was asleep. Thank God, it was Tito's.
So we took a shot of Tito's. I called my buddy Eric again because he lives real close to here. And then I'm like, buddy, I'm somewhere in this general area. Can you come pick me up? Please.
Yep.
So he swooped me, dropped me off at home. And then that was that day.
So the best part is, after that, we forgot about each other, didn't get each other's numbers, and didn't speak or think about each other for 6 to 7 months. I don't know. I had such a great night, but it was one of those things. I thought I would never probably see you again. Fast forward to the next part of the story, but I think first we should do some construction on the Crunchwraps. But there is a whole second part to the story. That is the night we met, which is deranged, but then there's how we re-met and hit it off. Do you think she's ready to come off?
She's definitely ready to come off.
Okay.
She's just kind of, we keep getting her low and lower.
Our rice is also ready and we're kind of just like letting that do its thing, but I agree that we need to take things off. Well, I'm gonna start constructing my Crunchwrap. Don't do what we're doing, guys. I'm nervous. I'm like not breathing while I'm doing this part.
I forgot to breathe.
I have to save some for Jared, but. Fuck it up, fuck it up!
Well, that looks nice.
Am I forgetting something? So they use sour cream in the video. I don't like sour cream. Jared doesn't really like sour cream. So we're just gonna do refried beans instead to kind of give some moisture to the tostada, you know?
Oh,
just got a little dry, and we only like wops in this house. I don't want it to crack. I have to be careful about that. I definitely fuck with lettuce and tomato on my Crunchwrap, so let's fucking do it, baby.
And tomatoes.
Wow, I'm jealous of the people that get to make these at Taco Bell. Seriously, this is fun. Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna use this Mexican style blend. I would recommend something similar to this. You could try this with Miss Vegan cheese. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Obviously, I'm adding more than this. What do I look like? I'm trying to take a lactate for this. What?
It's a better take your lactate.
That's hot. I'm gonna do, I couldn't find the mild or the medium. I'm more of a mild sauce girl, or, there's not even a medium. This is the medium, right?
No, there's a medium, I think.
Isn't this because then Diablo?
No, yeah, you're right.
So, yeah. But I still, guys, I don't. That's gonna have to be it for me, because there's jalapenos in there. I can always add it on top. You can get little tortillas if you want for the top. But Jared took these and took a bowl and kind of cut it around, like shaped it and then cut it around. We are going to lie her right there. Now this is the part I'm like, how do people make this look so good?
I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Just kind of.
Just keep folding the corners, I think.
Just kind of like this.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous, darlings.
Yes, yes, yes.
She's thick. She a thick bitch.
Damn.
Okay.
Look at that thing.
I just need to. You need to get her on. Well, now we wait and hope for the best. So we're gonna do, I think, like 2 minutes and probably check it, 3 minutes, and then flip it. And now, Jared will construct his Crunchwrap. He never had one before. He's not a normal man. You're putting rice in it? Are you sure?
I don't want to go crazy.
Yours might be like really thick, but.
Yeah. Well, that's why I do a little bit less.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
You're gonna do cheese too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. There's our rice, by the way. There's how she turned out. We might have overcooked it, but we didn't mean to. We got distracted telling the story.
It's very hard to cook and tell stories.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried. What if I burnt it?
It's gonna be perfect.
It's sexy as fuck.
You like that?
Oh, I like that. Okay, let's get back to yours. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up.
Okay.
I like adding the lettuce and tomato because it really adds some like coldness and freshness to the.
You need it.
Yeah, you need it, I
You can't have
think.
Mexican food without a little freshness.
I think you need the lettuce and the tomato. If you don't like tomato, at least the lettuce.
You ready?
Yeah.
For this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Razzle dazzle.
Salt Bay, Cheese Bay. It comes out fast, be careful.
Ooh, it does.
Okay, babe.
It's very fine.
says now. He's never rolled to Crunchwrap in his chef days before. Will he do it?
Which side should I start with?
Just fold it flat, kind of.
Oh.
Oh! Delicate. And his is on, ladies and gentlemen. And look at mine. Not Crunchwrap. Taco Bell is shaking. And Crunchwraps everywhere. Here they are. That's Jared's. This is mine. And I'm ready to cut it open for you guys. I've been waiting for this the whole video.
Cut it.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Cut it like that. Or like
I've never
that.
had one, so I don't know. I don't know the proper technique. Do you cut a PB&J directly in half or sideways?
Mine doesn't look how it like did in the video, but it does look kind of amazing.
Let me see it. Oh, it looks good. Okay.
Didn't know it was a competition.
Obviously.
Wait, why does yours look like that? Yours looks better. Damn it! Where's my lactate? Babe, I can't find it.
I'm happy with that.
Lactate going down.
I'm showing the people my Crunchwrap and you're like, what?
I guess it's time to taste test. Let's get it.
First one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
And like, I was worried that not everything would like heat to my desired consistency, but it did. And I put too much hot sauce and I'm gonna regret it.
That's a good bite.
Oh fuck.
Dip it in the cheese.
Finally time to finish off the story. Okay, so first of all, the camera died like after we had like our second bite. But I thought they were amazing.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the results. Everything was like, turned out magnificent. Wish my camera didn't die when we were munching, but you know, you guys
You know
are...
what I was just thinking?
What?
Now I can never actually have one from Taco Bell.
Because it won't be as good.
It'd be horrible compared.
It won't be horrible. They're still really good.
Like what are those?
Oh no, I got cheese on me. Is anyone surprised? Pretends to be shocked. Well, we're sitting on the counter. This is kind of, I mean, we always used to do this. We don't do it so much
Been a
anymore.
while.
Just chatting. You're
We're like chatting
usually
in the
there,
kitchen
I'm
and then
here.
somehow I live on the counter.
I just like to sit down and it's actually
Yeah.
kind of comfy to sit on this island. So this is very us.
Yeah.
But have to finish the story. Sorry, it's like taking so long. This is why I was like, I can't just like answer the question, how did you and Jared meet? Because, so we met, we told you that whole part, that was over a year ago, last February 2020, and then didn't see each other for 6 months. I didn't really remember you existed, and I don't want that to come across wrong, but...
Yeah, actually. It's like one of those nights like you meet someone really cool, and it's like, you don't really know, like, obviously we both have Deb in common, but like...
If I hadn't gone up to sleep, and you guys hadn't have left, maybe we would have exchanged numbers, or been like, guys, we should do this again sometime.
Yeah,
I don't know if
exactly.
it would have
It
happened.
was like early morning, like, I'm going back to bed.
It was just like a
Oh my
hungover,
God.
like, gotta go.
I think our foot might have touched once during that sleep. And Squirrel was just like in between us, like...
Yeah, Jared said that like our legs pretzeled or cuddled or something. I'm like, I don't remember any of that. So fast forward,
Well, like...
March, April, May, June, July, August. Fast forward six and a half months
half a spin around the sun. Whole time.
to summertime, end of August. And once again, my queen, Miss Devin, invited me to go get dinner and drinks. We're sitting outside, it's a vibe. So I'm like, obviously. So I show up, say hi to Devin and Sarah. They're at like a round table and outside, and I sit down, and then maybe a minute later, 2 minutes later, guess who comes walking out the door and sits down? And I think you sat down in the seat next to me.
I did.
Because it was an open seat.
Yeah.
Little did I know.
Yeah.
But this is a funny thing. Like, I don't know. Okay, what was your first thought? Did you even like recognize me?
Slightly.
We reintroduced ourselves.
Yeah.
We were like, "Hi, I'm Lindsey. Hi, I'm Jared."
It was one of those like,
And
you're like, I know you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, we know each other. Like,
We recognized each other, but for a minute we were like, well, I was like, I feel like I know you from somewhere, but I couldn't place my finger on it.
Maybe outside the store.
Yeah, you were like, you look kind of familiar, yeah. And then it hit me. I was like, Devin!
I think Devin said something.
No.
Yeah,
no. I said, Devin, is this the guy you brought to the hookah bar that night? And she's like, yeah, Jared. And I was like, oh yeah, that's how we know each other.
I think that was the next time I saw Devin after that hookah bar night.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Because she like randomly will text me and was like, hey, come hang out.
I was there both times.
Yeah, because me and Rob were at our apartment and we're like, just kind of like mellow at night. And then Devin texted me and I'm like,
it was a
I'm
Monday.
hungry.
It was literally a Monday.
I'm hungry.
At like
He's like,
10
yeah,
p.m.
I could probably eat. All right, let's go grab a bite. And then we hung out, talked, caught up about that whole thing that happened originally.
Yep.
Like,
We had good convo. I met Rob, your roommate, and you and I were just talking. I remember what I was wearing.
I don't remember else, like, no one else was there at that point.
Honestly, I remember within 5 minutes, like, I was definitely, like, I was like, okay, we're flirting.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes.
It was pretty quickly, but like.
It was kind of one of those things where it's just like, I don't know. I'm almost like glad I forgot about you, because then I was like so excited to meet you again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You had your cute little hat on.
Yeah, my
I
hat.
think I wore it too.
At the end of the night, you tried it on. It fell in the street. Should we insert that photo?
Insert photo here.
Should I insert the photo from the first night that we re-met? It's deranged.
What'd that girl say in the no?
It was 2 a.m. and we were just walking around downtown, and this girl walks by us on the street, literally at 2 a.m. in downtown Boise, and is like, oh, you guys look so cute right now. Do you guys want a picture? Like, he's just so cute right now. And normally I would be like, no, I don't know. I feel like normally I'd be like, no, like, we're good. Especially because it's like the first night. I think of that sometimes as like the first night that I really like met Jared, because we actually got to like talk and like it was just us. But normally I'd probably, I don't know, the first night I met you, I'd probably be like, no, just like, we don't need a picture. No. But then I was just feeling it. I was like, yeah. I was like, you can take a picture of us. And they're blurry, but they're so cute. Like, pretty much hit it off since then. Yeah. We hung out the next night. Might have hung out the next night after that.
I sent you a picture of me with bacon in my mouth from breakfast trying to get me hang out the next night.
Oh yeah, we'll leave it off here. We exchanged numbers at the end of the night, and we we did take an Uber. Like, we shared an Uber, and we dropped him, and then we dropped me. And we like exchanged numbers or whatever, and we were kind of like left it out like, nah, like we should actually like hang out again. And I was like, no, like I'm really serious. And you were kind of the same. You were like, no, like I really want to hang out again. And I was just like, okay. But I was like, might not ever hear from this guy again. I don't know. I feel like it's like 2 a.m. on the street. You're like drunk. Yeah. You're like okay, potentially
this
not.
Person may never ever talk to me again.
Yeah, but so how I knew Jared was serious was I woke up the next morning to, I think you had called me or texted me. I think you called me. I was like, what is this guy calling me? Like 8 hours. Like 8 hours later, Jared, I was asleep, like sleeping off my hangover, and Jared calls me and he's like, just like wondering if you want to get breakfast. I actually do think I woke up to like a missed call from you, and I was like,
I think so.
And then you were like, I just wanted to see if you want to get breakfast. You had like texted me, and I saw that you had called, and I responded, and I was like, oh, like, I think I'm gonna sleep, but like, let's hang out like later today or something. I was like, I can hang out later. And then yeah, I just knew you were real because you asked me to get breakfast the next morning.
Yeah.
That's like not a normal thing, I feel like, for not like normal, but like that's not like a thing that usually happens after like just a 2 a.m.
I feel like if you're interested and you happen to be going to breakfast with your roommate, you're like, let's see if she wants to get
Yeah. No, it was so cute. I just like wasn't expecting it. So that's pretty much it. The rest is history, baby.
Cheers, boo.
Didn't make a good cheers. Why are these not?
Can we put these in glasses and do it again?
This video has been long, but I feel like it's been cute. I'm happy we did this. Thank you, babe, for... Well, we're gonna go watch The Bachelor. We're gonna get off the counter. It's like literally 10:45. This video, you know, might have taken 3 hours. I don't know, from start to finish, from prep to end. Get that little buddy.
I'm just gonna show
He's
the back,
sitting real big and tall. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it till the end, you're an icon because it's probably pretty long, and Jared will be in other videos soon. I mean, you guys should make these. It was really fun. It honestly wasn't that hard. It just was like...
It's very easy.
Yeah, no, it was really fun. You guys should make them. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next one.